Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, my students. How are you today? Hope all of you are fine. This morning or this opportunity, this meeting, I would like to tell you one real story. This story about somebody who took English as his subject in the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education in our country, Indonesia. This man, when he was in senior high school, his subject was science, which means he studied mathematics, chemistry, physics, biology, and other subjects in the science subject. So another meaning here, he didn't study or learn English so much when he was at his senior high school. So we can say also this man, he did not really like English at the time. This story is very long actually, and it has been about 30 years or more than 30 years ago. So the first semester he entered the university in the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, having the subject of English. He found difficulties in learning and understanding English. He thought at the time, when the lecturer taught English in his class, he thought that the lecturer used Indonesian language as a medium. But the lecturer actually delivered English, or the lecturer used English as a medium when the lecturer taught them English subject. So he did not understand what the lecturer was talking about. He didn't understand what the lesson actually the lecturer delivered to them and his friend. Eventually, with this situation, this man would like to cancel his English subject, meaning to say he would like to change his subject from English to another subject. At this situation, he told his friend about the problems or the challenge he was facing. And then his friends motivated him not to change his subject from English to another subject. And then this man agreed with his friend's suggestion, and then he studied hard. He studied a lot. He even took like English course, and then he kept, talking more English with his friend who have been able to speak English well at the time, because a few of his friends, in fact, they have been able to speak English very well, and a few of them also, they have been learning English, a few years in English courses. So once again, this guy followed his friend's advices, suggestion. He studied hard, he learned English hard, and very seriously. Eventually, he could pass this hard or difficult situation or condition. The next semester, he tried, to improve. He could see, the improvement of his English becoming better and better. So this man, he didn't give up with the difficult or hard situation or challenge that he had at the time. My students, from this short story, we could get some advices or some ideas, that this man having, difficulty in learning English because he didn't have good basic English at the time, but he didn't give up. He kept going, he kept studying, he kept learning, and he continued like that, studying so hard. So eventually, he graduated from this Faculty of Teacher Training and Education in that university with English as his subject. So my students, when you are facing the same situation, the same condition, never give up. Never ever give up. Try to get your friends' advices. Motivate yourself again and again. Never ever give up with the situation you have. Today, in your era, very, very different from 30 years ago. You can easily learn English from many ways, many medias, from your school right now, or from other medias that you can get English, whether it's direct or indirect, in the class or online. You can learn English. My students, motivate yourself and study hard, inshallah ta'ala. You will be able to challenge the situation or the condition we might be similar to the experience that this man we talk about. Thank you very much for your attention and see you again next time. Bye-bye.